Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and I'm here to give you guys your second SmackDown pay-per-view. If you don't know what I'm doing, go back to the last video, or the last video of this series. Brief story, Mitch and I are doing this fantasy booking show where we have different rosters. I have SmackDown, he has Raw. He books his own shows, I book my show, I do my own theme song, he does his own theme song along with a poster, which I just uploaded a few days ago for my Vengeance pay-per-view. If you remember last month, I had No Mercy originally. So the next pay-per-view for SmackDown, before the duo pay-per-view for Mitch and myself, will be Vengeance. So, Vengeance will be my next pay-per-view. Mitch then will do his pay-per-view hopefully over the weekend along with his poster and custom theme song. And then finally, next month, which will be November, we will be giving out our first ever duo pay-per-view, or I should say second duo pay-per-view, which will be Survivor Series, which means Mitch and I will have to combine our knowledges into one card for Survivor Series until December happens. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring back Vengeance. I'm going to give you the match card in order that I have it down. First of all, we got the WWE Television Championship match. We got Broken Matt Hardy, the current champion, versus Bobby Roode. If you don't remember, Broken Matt has held that championship since late August, since SummerSlam. He was the first ever TV champion. Last month, we had Bobby Roode and Finn Balor, triple threat match for the title. Finn Balor got pinned by Broken Matt due to interference by William Regal. I had William Regal interfere in that match for not really a reason yet, but he assaulted Finn Balor, and then that cost him the match. Thus, Broken Matt ended up winning. But of course, Bobby Roode was not pinned, so he felt like he deserved another shot at the title. So that kind of pretty much how it goes from there. So now Bobby Roode has a one-on-one match with Broken Matt Hardy for the WWE Television Championship. I think this will be a pretty decent opener. It won't be very long because there's a few extra matches I believe that deserve to be a little bit longer. But it'll be a good decent amount of time. And I have Broken Matt Hardy go over. I just don't feel like dropping the title off Broken Matt just yet. Broken Matt's, even if you're in reality, this guy's a big draw. You want to do as much as you can with this guy, and I don't want to play hot potato with the title belt. I don't want to just give it to Bobby Roode now, and then maybe throw it back at Matt. I don't want to play hot potato with the belt. I want to have Broken Matt lose it at the right place at the right time, and he will lose it eventually, but not now. So Broken Matt gets his vengeance on Bobby Roode. Next match is a pretty standard wrestling match. It's William Regal versus Finn Balor. William Regal won the opportunity for the television championship. So way before No Mercy, Finn Balor defeated William Regal in an opportunity to qualify for an opportunity for the television championship. Finn Balor, of course, ended up winning. Regal was stunned, he didn't wrestle for the last couple of weeks. He was just shocked. We didn't know where he was. He came out last month for No Mercy. He assaulted Finn Balor, cost him the match, and then that's how these two are having a rematch. I kind of had a split on who I thought should have won this match. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this one to William Regal just for the surprise factor. I don't hate Finn Balor. I'm a big Finn Balor fan. Don't worry, I'll have Finn win. But at the same time, William Regal is a great talent, and you want to give him some win so he's somewhat credible. And plus, this is a good mid-card feud that can even go on for until SmackDown. On SmackDown shows that I can easily do, or future stuff. So, William Regal gets his vengeance on Finn Balor. Excuse me, I'm still, if I'm sniffing a lot, I apologize. I'm still recovering from a cold. Third match is a rematch for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We got the Revival versus American Alpha. this will be another good match. There's nothing really, no stipulation, just a rematch from last month because Revival ended up winning the tournament and being American Alpha for the vacant titles. So now they're having a rematch, and Revival ended up winning this match. So they can have a longer reign as champions because I'm a big Revival fan. So you want to establish the Revival, but you don't want to make American Alpha look weak either. So we gave them some wins on SmackDown. You made them look really strong in this match, but Revival just comes up one step ahead of them. Next match, we have Triple H versus Nakamura. Now, if you remember back at SummerSlam, brief how this all happened. Very briefly, inside the Chamber of SummerSlam, Nakamura eliminated Triple H, which means Triple H was the first one eliminated from the Chamber. Triple H came back, got a chair, assaulted him, pedigreed him on the chair, which cost him, Nakamura, his opportunity for the WWE Championship. Then there was a tournament bracket, and there was one spot left. Triple H thought he was going to get that opportunity for the U.S. title, but then it ended up being Nakamura because it was a random drafting, so Triple H cost Nakamura his opportunity against Bobby Roode. They ended up having a match at No Mercy. Nakamura ended up winning, but at the end Triple H crippled Nakamura. So pretty much how this all went down. I'll say for about 3 weeks we do not hear from Nakamura after No Mercy. We're going to try and make this realistic as possible. So we don't really hear from Nakamura for about 3 weeks. So it's mainly Triple H coming out saying, kind of how similar they did with Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam. Non-sanctioned match, although Shawn won the match, but he didn't walk out or he never came back. So Triple H kind of similar doing that, saying, yeah, I may have lost the battle, but who walked out of the war alive? And Triple H could be, because he's going to be a heel in this one. Doing this and that, claiming that he's a badass, and I'll even have a mention on SmackDown. Triple H has an opportunity to face Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship is on the line. Winner defends against Kevin Owens. I'll explain that in the main event. But I don't know where Nakamura comes out, costs Triple H the match, and then after the match, Nakamura assaults Triple H, and they're just fighting. So, and of course, Nakamura hits Triple H with the Kinshasai. I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize. Kinshinsai, I believe it's pronounced. So I gotta learn the name. So, and he does a gift, so therefore, their match now is going to be a last man standing match. And I'm going to have Nakamura go over again. You want to make Nakamura strong, he's going to be a fan favorite. You want him to get that vengeance on Triple H. So Triple H ends up losing this match again, so if this is going to, Triple H losing, that this is going to go down a path, eventually something's going to happen. But Nakamura then wins. I think this would be a great match. And get the fans excited. Next match is a triple threat match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. It's a triple threat match. We got Asuka versus Bayley versus Nia Jax. Long story, Asuka, Bayley had their match last month. Asuka ended up becoming the first women's champion. She ended up being Bayley. After the match, Nia Jax came out and assaulted Bayley. Then she also came out and assaulted Asuka. And from there, it just build up. Nia Jax ended up pinning Bayley, getting an opportunity for the championship. But then Bayley also got a surprise victory over Nia Jax. So it's like, who's the number one contender? So they decided to do a triple threat match and have Asuka to retain the championship. Because again, you don't want to play hot potato with the belt. Asuka you don't just want to throw on Bayley. I'm a big Bayley fan, but you want to put it on Bayley at the right time, and it's just not the time right now. You want to have Asuka to hold that championship a little bit longer to make her seem a little bit more like dominant. Because that's how Asuka is right now. She's dominant. Plus, to kind of spice things up, you add like a third person in there, like Nia Jax, who's had history with both of them. Excuse me. Next one, I think this will be hands down match of the night candidate. This is going to be Kurt Angle versus John Cena in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Last month the nose hurts. Last month, Kurt Angle and John Cena had a match. John Cena ended up picking up the win. Pretty much for the past month, I would say, these two are just going at it. Kurt Angle's pissed off. He's attacking everybody. He's attacking Cena from behind, trying to break Cena's ankle. He's infuriated at the fact that he lost to Cena. And that's why they're having this 2 out of 3 fall match, so that way we can have a decisive winner. And I honestly would have Angle get both victories in a row. That means Cena does not even get one fall. Angle, how it first starts off is Angle just gets Cena immediately with a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Cena already has 0. Kurt Angle already has 1 decision. Then the match goes on for about another 18, I would say almost 20 minutes. And Angle just wins. He just hits a couple Angle slams and he just beats Cena. Everybody's shocked. Because you also want to make Angle good because he's a great veteran. So vengeance goes to Kurt Angle, so Kurt Angle wins. And this feud will eventually continue on. Next match is the United States Championship match. It's going to be Austin Aries versus TJ Perkins. If you don't know what's been going on, if you remember last month at No Mercy, I announced that they were having this big old tournament to determine who's going to be the United States Championship. Last month I did 2 matches. I did TJ Perkins versus Kota Ibushi, and then Dolph Ziggler versus Austin Aries. And the winners of those matches would face each other at Vengeance to determine who's going to become the first United States champion. And I was going to pick TJ Perkins originally, but I decided to go with Austin Aries. I think Austin Aries has more of a character at this point. TJ Perkins I'm a big fan of, but to make TJ Perkins build up more like that underdog would get fans behind him more, and plus Aries being a cocky, mouthy heel who's also a great talent would also make the title seem more legit. So, because let's be honest, Austin Aries is pretty much a CM Punk. He's a very similar to CM Punk. He's not quite as great on the mic as CM Punk, but he has that same mindset and same passion that Punk once had. So I'll give this to veteran Austin Aries. So Austin Aries is your first ever and brand new United States champion. Next match is the main event. It is Seth Rollins defending the WWE Championship against Kevin Owens in a rematch. But this time it's going to be a ladder match. Now, sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a migraine. Apologize for that. I'm just very sick. I just try and get this done over with, but trying to talk. Man. Oh man. I think it's allergies. So, anyways, if you remember last month, it ended up being a draw, no decisive winner. So these two automatically are going to have a rematch. So that's announced. So to find out what the stipulation's going to be, Rollins and Owens have their own beat the clock challenge matches. So Rollins ends up beating his opponent, I would say about 11 minutes and 45 seconds. Owens just barely beats his opponent in 6 minutes, so he beats his opponent really badly. So Owens ends up getting the victory. So now Owens gets to pick the stipulation. So the stipulation is it's going to be a ladder match because Owens has been done very well in ladder matches. So he thinks he'll have the advantage. I think with these two guys in a ladder match, I think these guys can tear the house down. Have a great match, and I'm going to have Seth Rollins retain the championship and still become WWE champion, still be WWE champion. Excuse me. So I think that's pretty much my card right there. If you want, I could quickly go over the matches in order, and I can rename the matches so you guys know what the matches were. For Vengeance, I have WWE Television Championship, Bobby Roode versus Broken Matt, William Regal versus Finn Balor, Revival versus American Alpha for the Tag Team Championships, last man standing match between Triple H and Nakamura. SmackDown Women's Championship Triple Threat match. Asuka versus Bayley versus Nia Jax. 2 out of 3 Falls match. Kurt Angle versus John Cena. United States Championship match. Austin Aries versus TJ Perkins. And finally, the main event, a ladder match for the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Now, obviously, this video will be also uploaded on Global Smith Entertainment. It will be on the playlist there, I should say. And once mention is done with this video, you're going to go to his channel. Down below this video, you're going to vote down below, and you're going to find out who had the better poster, who had the better theme song, and who had the better match card overall. You're going to vote down below in that voting section in Mitch's video whenever he gets that uploaded. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching this video. I like doing this series a lot. It's a lot of fun. So now it's up to Raw. Let's see if Raw can beat SmackDown for this month until our first, or I should say our second duo pay-per-view. Alright? So take care all my peeps, and I'll see you guys next time.